The crazy psycho killer bunny. In the beautiful northeast of Scotland, near the forest-filled Newood, there lies a ginormous ancient tree named in inspiration. It is an unusual tree due to the deep tail and being right through the bottom of the lonely tree. You might wonder what strange beastly monster could have made a huge imprint like this. Some people say it is caused by the crazy psycho killer bunny. A few dazzling years ago, the overpowered Lord Jack was given a magical piece of land because of victory in the not-so-fantastic war. This was given to him by the gorgeous, stunning Queen. He used this mythical gift to train hopeless knights to be masters with their mighty rapiers. He also used this picturesque land to farm crops and other fantastic foods. Lord Jack allowed the crazy villagers to rear their animals on his farm, and Jack offered his powerful will of protection. Remember that. One glittering sunny day, the Lord's fantastic, handsome son named Casper went out to walk a few miles. Casper is a cowardly, spoilt, lazy person who's a disgusting shot with arrows and a terrible, even with the best rapier ever created. But he did like a lovely long walk. About half an hour into the walk, the dazzling Casper saw an unbelievably rotten creature scuttling around in a tiny wooden hole. Worried and engrossed about what crazy beastly creature could be juttering beneath the tree, he crept cautiously just above the madly moving ground. "What is this?" asked Casper quietly. Crazily picking up the already cut grass, he quickly stared down in amazement. He didn't hesitate, and he stupidly picked up the beautiful beast. Unbelievably, it was a dazzling, stunning, colourful creature. It was the most beautiful and cutest thing ever alive. Unbelievably, the creature was dazzling, stunning, and as colourful as a rainbow. The fantastic monster was the cutest but scariest thing ever. It was more like a cat than a bunny. It had blood-dripping teeth, crazy psychopathic eyes, and a tail that looked deadly as an uncontrolled sharpened sword. Heroically, Casper picked up the psycho beast and struggled to put it in his bag. The monster slipped and slided out of his dreadfully slippy hands. The beast's feet scratched his hand and fell over. And finally, he put it in his bag, but it jumped out. "Please, can you just go in the bag?" whispered Casper, annoyed. Inside the horrible net-filled bag, the bunny slapped his tail again and again. So Casper sprinted quick as light through the brambles, dodging every spike he could. Rapidly sprinting through the forest-filled village, Casper sprang over fallen down trees and leapt over lakes until he was 100 yards before the abandoned creepy well. The bunny had made a hole. Running as quick as he could, Casper finally reached the well, and as quick as he could, dropped the creature straight in. Freaked out but excited, Casper walked home mindless, but happy by his find. Upon arrival back at the legendary castle, Lord Jack had some unbelievable news. He had sent his spoilt, lazy son to the toughest hunt camp out there. Despite Casper's moaning and groaning, he was forced to go. "You'll be an expert, almost as good as me," joked Jack happily. On the other hand, in the depths of the abandoned ancient well, the strange beastly creature slipped through a broken deadly pipe, crawled into a creepy crevice, and oozed out a drain straight into a huge, gorgeous, grassy, mythical field. Here is where it grew, and grew, and grew. The unbelievably crazy killer bunny's cuteness, unfortunately, became more psycho-like, with beastly eyes that circled blood infinitely. The ginormous, bloodthirsty tail was bigger than a skyscraper and glowed blood red in the deep, dark night. His flesh-hungry teeth dripped horrible blood endless, and the disgusting scaly skin glowed a poisonous fire-type colour, as bright as the sun, with prongy spikes ready to tear through anything. The more the beastly fearless creature ate, the gorgeous, dazzling fresh green grass, the bigger and hungrier the terrifying speechless beast got. It then took its wings to the beautiful carrot farm and savagely ate all the farm. Crunch! Gollop! The mindless, colourful monster destroyed its way through any meat in sight. Savagely, the animal ate the farm after farm. Suddenly, the beast started eating villages. Everyone started wailing in disgust by the beautiful, disgusting, speechless monster. Crazed by the disgusting, beastly monster, the annoyed, hopeless, desperate citizens could unfortunately not do anything, so they staggered a bit to check if the beastly creature was there, and suddenly started chanting as loud as they could, "We are hopeless! We want protection!" Then they screamed even louder, "Kill the rabbit!" The fantastic, powerful Jack made an order to bring the undefeatable soldiers, but even the most fantastic knights could not destroy the undefeated monster. Unfortunately, he had to call upon his scared, little, long-lost son. An eternity later, Casper returned. He was shocked and disgusted about what happened to his beautiful, gorgeous, beloved village. He was properly devastated. Casper raised his eyebrows. "I didn't think you were telling the truth when we spoke on the phone." "I'm horrified," cried the crazed Casper. "I'm sorry, but something has attacked the village." Jack paused and looked around a bit. "It's been attacked by a psycho bunny. I don't mean a fluffy, cute jumping bunny. I mean a flying, child-eating, village-destroying, animal-snuffling, beastly monster." Casper madly thought about that interesting walk all those days ago. Was this the same horrible, blood-tear-dripping rabbit? Why had he not destroyed it when he had the chance? When he had the opportunity? The cowardly Casper had been a lazy, spoiled boy back in time. This was his chance to be an unbelievably fantastic hero and finally take his redemption. Determined to succeed, the great Casper rapidly marched down to the mighty blacksmith and ordered an unbelievable titanium set of pronged armor to be perfectly hammered out as soon as possible. As what seemed like a heartbeat, the amazingly fantastic Casper had been gifted a gorgeous, undefeatable set of beautifully spiky armor. "Here you go, sire, and take this mythical sword named Slithical," the blacksmith shouted unnecessarily. The blood-dripping spiked blade was as big as the legendary Casper. It was awe-inspiring, jagged all over with jutting blades, shining in the beautiful sun, and a humongous diamond plate with gorgeous gold writing. Gripping the sword and dragging it behind him, Casper dodged the brambles into the middle of the forest. He had eventually found it, the bunny, sleeping with its wire flickering tail against the tree in the village. Terrified and scared about the mythical sheer size of the beast, Casper trembled with his nerves and held the sword high in the air. He breathed heavily, gripping his mighty sword, and prepared for the outrageous fight. Clink, clank, creak. The eternity he lifted his thick, heavy-plated rapier. The clinking of the madly crafted armour awoke the ginormous killer machine. Thought the beast. "Ah!" screamed Casper. The huge, fatty-coloured psycho monster raised from his peaceful nap. The crazed by the blood-circling eyes and the bloodthirsty teeth, Casper jumped into action. Swipe! Casper swung the blade at the monster, rapidly swinging the rapier with all his mighty power. Casper reached for this ferocious-looking tail. Adamant to take vengeance on the exotic killer machine, he narrowed his eyes and gritted his teeth. He struck a powerful strike with his rapier, but the bunny responded by slapping his tail, but missing and imprinting the tree. Swash! The deed was done. The monster was killed. Peace came upon the village for the rest of time.